Back in 1991, I'm from Gardena, California originally. And one of my brothers became a pastor from Gardena. And he said, hey, Speedy, you want to change your life? And I wasn't ready to change my life. In 1991, I was in my prime. And I was running around muck, and we think we got it all going on. Well, he said, at least go with me to church in Anaheim. You're going to really like it. And I go, what, man? I'll go. All right, I'll go. Finally, after all, begging me to go, I finally went, In 1991, we went to Anaheim, California, in a big old church. It was so big that they had bleachers outside, skaters skating through the whole church. And I was like blown away. I'd never seen that, The church I go to is Catholic church. So it was a whole different thing. So when I was there, I felt something different. I really felt something different, and I was like, impacted by the music, by the people, the rap music that was changed to Christianity. And I was like blown away. I was like, man, this is something different. And then he goes, why don't you go to the ranch? Give it a chance, give it a shot. Now, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to lose, so I'll give it a shot. Coming from the gang background and being involved in some things that we get involved ourselves into, it was hard, but I went. They took me at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock was when service was almost over, and they took a van full of us to Paris, California. In the middle of the night, when we got there, I thought I was in a cult. I'm not lying. It was pitch dark. In Paris, California, back in 91, there was nothing there. And so I woke up and I seen all this different kind of, you had women on the other side of the little river, and on this side, men. And I wake up to this guy screaming at us, hey, get up, we're going to go into the fire pit. I go, the fire pit? I go, hey, bro. And I saw a couple of Chicanos say, hey, bro, who's this dude, man? Seriously, because Raza, we don't do all that. This dude's name was Ace, and he was a Aryan Nation guy. He had swastikas on his neck. And I go, hey, who's this fool telling me to do what on me? Hey, nah, we ain't doing that. Hey, bro, Sasuke, I'm a Southsider. I don't do that. So the other guy comes and goes, hey, Speedy, come down, bro. This is not how it is, bro. Seriously. And I go, nah, you know what? The hell with this. And this other guy from F Troop goes, hey, Speedy, you want to get out of here? I go, yeah, a bunch of sissies here. Let's go. Let's go. So we left. We went to get high in Paris. Well, the high that we got wasn't that great. We got kind of burned on that black, And so I ended up going back home to Gardena, called my family up. Hey, man, can you guys pick me up? Came pick me up. And they said, Speedy, I don't know about these biker dudes, bro. I think they're trying to brainwash you. They're all cold, bro. Seriously, don't go back over there. I go, nah, I'm not going back. Somehow, the Lord led me back to him. This guy, my old homeboy, Chito, and my homeboy Chavo pulled up, and they go, hey, Speedy, you know what? We're going to ask you again, bro. Why don't you come to the ranch? Give your life to God. And I go, nah, man, last time I went, it was bad. I woke up, and there was all this weird people, man. There's like bikers and wannabe cholos and just bro, I ain't with that. He goes, Speedy, give it a shot. We'll take you to the Apple Valley ranch. And I go, you know what? I'll give it a shot, bro. All right. And then I heard my homeboy Camel was at the Lake Elsinore ranch, and I go, you know what? I'll go to Lake Elsinore, because the homie's there. I went over there, and make a long story short, when I went there, I stood there for the 3 months, and from there, they shipped me back to the Paris one because they needed room over there. And so when I went over there, this one dude tells me, man, and I became an overseer right away. Honky made me an overseer, and he goes, Speedy, you got has a calling for you. You got a leadership thing in you. People look up to you, and I go, nah, I ain't nobody, man. Nah, Speedy, seriously, God is going to use you. And I go, all right. He goes, and you know what? Just put in your heart that, why don't you think of moving over here? And I go, Paris? Dude, I'm from the harbor area. It was a beach, water. And, I go, no, this ain't for me. There's no desert. And I go, nah, I ain't with that crap. He goes, no, Speedy, seriously, think about it, man. And I go, all right, cool. I went back home, but because I'm a knucklehead, on my hand, I got boxing gloves that says, try me, G13. That was my neighborhood. And I like to box. So I went back home, but I got into too many fights. People got me mad, and there I was boxing it up. And they would send me back to the ranch, or I'll start cussing or just being myself. And I was being sent to the ranch so many times. They're calling me Ranch Ruben because we had a Ranch Richard, Pastor Phil's right hand. And I remember when they sent me back to the ranch, I was like, man, I was kind of looking for a deeper than just getting cleaned up. I was really looking to seek God, see what everybody's raving about it and that I'm feeling good about. I'm feeling a different person in me now. I don't feel that crazy no more. I was feeling humility. I was feeling humble, and that the people were using me still, and I ain't nobody, but I said, you know what, I'll surrender. I went back. Before I left, this other guy comes up to me after a Bible service. He goes, hey, Speedy, you did a good service, man. I just want to tell you, the Lord wants to use you really bad in Paris. And Paris? I go, in Paris? Bro, seriously, what's in Paris? Ma, if I tell this to my girlfriend, which 25 years ago, she's going to dub me. Nah, okay, bro, thank you. I went back to Gardena. I did my whole thing. And for whatever reason it was, I had sent back to the ranch for fighting or arguing with the pastor. And but this time it was only for 30 days, which when I went back, one dude that I always bring as a story about, like even what's going on right now with the shooting that happened with Florida. There's one gay dude came in and they wanted to kick him out because hey, this guy's not getting it right. And I remember talking to this guy, hey dude, you want to be here, you got to stop acting like that. This is a place of a safe haven for everybody. So if you want to change your life from homosexuality, you got to stop walking around acting like an idiot, because this guy's ready to beat you down. And so one guy came up to me and said, Speedy, you know what? This dude, you got to get him out of here because the Southsiders want to do him up. And then the other guys are getting mad about this whole crap. So I said, you know what? All right. So I shipped him out. Took him to the ranch in Lake Elsinore. That guy, I said, you know what? I'm thanking you for not kicking me out because I really want to do this Christianity thing. And this guy, I seen him 3 years later at the Dream Center with Pastor Phil. We had this Dream Center thing on over there. And he said, you know what? Because you didn't kick me out, I surrendered to God. I'm no longer homosexual. I have a big church in San Bernardino, California. He had a beautiful, beautiful wife. And I was just blown away. So God will change anybody. He used me to be in Paris, and I've been in Paris since now, and still in Paris. And God used me with the club Deacons, and it's the mother chapter there. And what He's going to use you, He's going to use you. He's going to use you. He's got to be obedient. And God has used me for that. And thanks to Pastor Phil and the Set Free family, I'm here because of them, and I'm just grateful for that.